moment.
All right.
Let me use this one. Are we up? Yeah, are we live?
Are we live?
It seems we are.
Oh, yay!
Hold up. Let me not get too excited first of all.
Okay. That not yet.
Yes, we are. We are. Oh my god, we are. Yay!
Oh, yay! I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, I had to check on my phone as well. Like,
Hello, guys.
hi. Oh my gosh. Listen, it has been hectic, hasn't it, Angeles?
Oh my God, you guys don't know what happens behind the behind the stream.
Behind the scenes, behind the
Mhm.
stream. Ooh, it's
Both
still like
blind, both
that.
trying to work things out. But
Yeah.
Sylvia is the goat here. She was behind
Oh,
all of this.
well, thank you. And
Oh
also,
yeah,
you're
thank
really,
you.
you're amazing. You're just so
Oh,
patient
thank
with
you.
me. Just saying,
Oh,
"Oh,
of course.
figure it out." Introductions. So,
Okay.
hi, welcome to today's stream. My name is Sylvia, and I'm blind, and I'm living my best life. And I take you guys along with me. Today is stream number 100. It's been 100 days of going live every single day. Absolutely amazing. First of all, if you can see me, my camera is to my side. And so I'm going to be facing this other way, which is where Angelus is, because the screen is in front of me. So, yeah, that's what's happening. That's why I'm leaning and facing this way. But yeah, so I'm going to do a quick, I guess, audio description of myself, except I'm not too sure how to describe my hair today, if I'm honest with you. But so I am a Black woman. I have a white, what do you call it, jumpsuit, and it's got like these really lovely balloon sleeves, my absolute favorite fashion-wise. And then for my hair, I decided to do something a little bit different, but I did do it before when I was younger, and it's like a blonde faux hawk sort of thing, like fluffy afro-y kind of thing. Yeah,
Cool.
it's one of my favorite sort of hairstyles, and we're going to be talking a lot about beauty and style and fashion as well, which is why I'm going into detail, because I don't know about you, Angeles, but I'm always like wondering what's going on with
Mhm.
people's style choices. What are
Mm.
they really wearing? Why? Do you know what I mean? And we don't know
Yes.
that perspective because we can't actually see
Yes.
it. But yeah,
I always call myself like asking my
mm,
family and friends when they see someone wearing something pretty in the street. I was like, "What are they wearing? Describe their outfit for me."
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Hmm.
for the sake of not leaving the rest of us out,
Yes.
we're gonna share what we've got going on. But yeah, this
Okay.
is my lovely, lovely guest. I'm so
Hello,
excited.
guys. I'm gonna audio describe myself. I am a brown woman. I have short black curly hair. I am wearing a pink cami top, I guess. It has a very thin strap, and I have gold um, bracelets. They have three little flowers in each, and I have my AirPods on, and also a gold kind of tiny teardrop earrings today. My hair is half up, half down. I have it clipped up with a simple black plastic clip. I was gonna put makeup today, but no time. I didn't have time. But
You're
yeah.
still gorgeous, of course.
Oh my God, thank you.
Um, yeah, I have makeup on. I did mention that, yeah. And of course
Pretty.
I'm wearing what are these earrings called? They're like what are they called? Like pearl sort of
Mm,
earrings, but the small ones. But yeah, so I'm just gonna check in quickly. I think I see something in the chat, so I'm just gonna see quickly before we
okay.
continue. We're gonna do a little icebreaker before we begin. Oh, hey, Mara! Mara's here. Hey,
Hi,
girl.
Mara. Welcome.
Mara said, "Hi, happy 100." We're gonna put that onto the screen because I learned things. Okay, I know how to put
Ah,
comments on the screen. Woo!
you're a fancy girl.
24 hours. Listen,
Oh
I'm not a
yeah.
pro yet. But yeah, okay. So quick icebreaker. I've got to find it on this other phone. I have my notes here. So let's kick things off with a little fun. Some quick sort of lifestyle. What's your go-to hype song before filming?
Oh, that's a fun one. I don't hype myself with a hype song. I relax myself with relaxing songs. So on
Oh,
my phone, I have a playlist labeled work, and they're all like those type of vintage relaxing songs, 40s, 50s, and 60s. They give me calming, relaxing vibes.
I
One
love
of them is like, I don't want to set the world on fire. Do you know that song? I don't want to set the world on fire. That song.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know the song. I'm gonna go and look it up. Who is it
it's
by?
relaxing. I
Oh, it's a
mean,
vintage
the
one.
lyrics are not relaxing, but the song is the vibe, the overall
That's
vibe.
a vibe. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. And I've actually noticed you wear quite a bit of the sort of vintage style as well, but we'll get into that
Oh my God.
later. But I love it.
Thank
So I like to think I am a calm person, but
you.
but the music I listen to is so eclectic and so
Yeah.
diverse. And so for me today, it was soca. It was
Mm.
soca. So literally, it depends on which day you find me. It could be soca, it could be music from Kenya, it could be hip
Ah.
hop. But one of my favorite songs is it's my favorite song for anything, not just for filming, for anything.
Okay, which one?
And it's called Cool Like That. Is it called Cool Like
Cool
That? I
like
think
that.
it's called, and it's by Diggable Planet. So it's a
No.
90s sort of, one of those like chill, but it's a rap song as well. It's hip hop. It's not the sort of super excited ones, which I
Fun.
love. But yeah,
I'll have to look it up. I want to hear it. That sounds fun
yeah,
name. Fun title. Cool like that. I
yeah,
like it.
I'm cool like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think you'll love it because it's
Uh-huh.
also like one of those chilled songs. So I don't know. I don't
Mm.
know.
I'll check it out for sure.
But yeah, okay, so the next one is what's one thing people would never guess about you?
Mm. I have 8 siblings and I am the oldest. So we're a big family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I'm oldest of 8 siblings.
That is amazing. Okay.
How about you?
I don't like chocolate.
Really? Interesting.
I don't know if you were about to guess anything about people. I don't think you'd start
Yeah.
thinking somebody doesn't like something everybody gets, I guess, excited about. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that,
Conversation
yeah,
opener here.
I guess.
Even white chocolate, like both dark and
Um,
white?
No, I just don't like chocolate,
Mm,
But I
yeah.
did used to eat white chocolate when I was younger
Hmm.
before I just quit it all entirely. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and ice cream and okay, let me just stop before I make the dessert lovers upset. But but yeah, next one is coffee or tea or neither, I guess.
For me, coffee. I call myself a coffee addict. I
Yeah,
really like I have to have coffee in the morning. Otherwise, I'm not a functional human being.
yeah,
How
I'm with
about you?
you on that one. Yeah, coffee, 100%
Yeah.
coffee, coffee all the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you could swap lives with any character for a day, who would it be?
I love this question. Um, can it be nonfiction, like not real life?
Oh, that's interesting. 'Cause low-key, that's
Yeah.
where I was headed to as well. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. So there is an anime. It's called One Piece, and the
Mhm.
characters go into these amazing adventures. Like basically, they go in the sky, they go in the ocean, and they go in a new world, and they do have these amazing adventures. And one of them have the power of her power called the I think it's I'm not sure what's her power called. I don't want to speak about the name because I forgot, but the point here is that she can bloom her limbs like flowers, including her eyes. So she can move her
Oh my
eyes closer
gosh.
to things to see, even if they're too far for the naked eye to see. And I just
Mm,
want to be with this crew, and I want to have her power and see things, and have
yeah.
my hands like transferred far, and it's kind
That
of
is
cool to experience
beautiful.
this power and to be with this fun crew.
That is so beautiful. Hold on, did you say that before? Because now I feel like
Yes,
did
I
she?
actually
Okay,
I
because
mentioned this in one
okay,
of my videos. It was like what's my
yeah,
hobbies. And I don't know
yeah. Because
why
I
I
was thinking
mentioned it. Oh
about
yeah,
it.
anime. Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah. But because I was thinking, I don't know the first thing about anime or
Mhm.
One Piece, but as you were describing, I was like, wait, I know this character, but how would
Yes.
I? Wait, it was you. It was you.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick one. We have hi Lady Lyrics. Lady Lyrics is a
Hi,
regular here. She's
Lady
always
Lyrics. I like your
supporting.
name.
Me too. Yeah. And then we have to oh, hold on. We have Toby, Tough
Hey,
Cookie,
Toby.
Cookie Tea. Okay. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You both look amazing, Toby said. Thank
Ah,
you.
thank you, Toby.
And then let me try and keep an eye on the chat. Oh, Ryan. Ryan's my mod. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
And we have Kenya Halisi, another one of my mods. Hey. Um,
Hey.
all right. So for me, yeah, I was
Mhm.
thinking let's just take a quick break because mine is gonna sound so ridiculous now.
Oh, like girl, after what I said, come on.
I mean that's
I want to
actually
have
so beautiful. I
adventures.
was with you there. I was like, wow, and they bloom, and
Oh.
I was in the clouds with you. But it's not necessarily a character. It's you know how like we know celebrities and stuff and we don't
Yes.
really know them, we just know their like
Yeah.
persona.
Yes.
Yeah, so for me, I don't know, I feel like you can kind of guess where I'm going with this. It's Beyonce. Yeah, if I could swap any
Beyonce. Ooh.
character, it would be, I'll take a Beyonce
Oh
character.
my God. I can see that. You know what? My second option was Billie Eilish. I also want to switch life with a famous person and just see what they go through, you know?
Yeah,
Hmm.
especially when they're on holiday, maybe not when they're performing, I don't know about
Oh,
that.
it sounds stressful.
Hmm.
Yeah. But also
um
fun. I don't
yeah,
know.
of course, I
Yes.
mean, well, I mean, if you're born for it, if you've got the talent and everything, it's
Hmm.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
Um, oh, Tough Cookie Tea said, please save this live. It's so, so good. Oh,
Ah,
thank
yay.
you.
How
We
is
will,
our audio, you guys? Can you hear us both
yeah,
well?
by the way. A Lady Lyric said, anime is so good.
Oh, yes. I love that
Um,
anime.
and then, yeah, Toby said again, most welcome. Okay, so I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat as well as
Yes.
I sit with you. Okay, so we're moving on to the next bit where we're going to talk about our backstories, basically, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's rewind. Where did your journey as a creator begin? So the first thing
Okay.
to talk about is when did you first sort of hit record and start creating content, and then
Hmm.
what sort of inspired you to share um, your life online? Just trying to read the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was during COVID. My sister was on TikTok and she sent me like multiple videos of blind people and saying, "Oh my goodness, this looks so cool. You should create videos like them." And I was like,
Mm.
okay. So I started during COVID creating videos, but then after a year or two, I stopped. And then 2 years ago in 2024, I got back to it on, I think, January 2024, and I've been consistent-ish since then.
Well, I found you in I've just remembered I forgot to switch on my little YouTube light. That's why I'm
Yeah.
fidgeting. For anyone who can see me, that's what I'm doing. Um I found you in when did I come across you? 2023, I think. or 22.
Oh, that's
Somewhere
probably
there. I think
where.
23 maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's when I started 2023. I said
It was
2024,
yeah.
but yeah. Yeah.
No, it was around when you started, but maybe around when you started a bit more consistently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember thinking, yep, immediate follow.
Ah, yay, girl. I was so excited. I was like, I remember following you too. I was like, oh, follow Blind Mom. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because you
And British. Okay, we're in
and British.
America here. I know, think like British people accent is so cool. So I love your accent.
Oh, well, I guess. Thank you. I guess I
Yeah.
think mine is a mixture of like Kenyan as well, but I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know. Maybe that's just
Oh,
me.
low
But
battery.
yeah, I started in. What inspired you? You said it was your sister. Okay, that was, you're very concise. I ramble and waffle.
Oh, oh, I'm glad to hear that because I don't think so.
But yeah, I guess I started in 2021,
Mhm.
and I think in a way, actually for me, it was my friend. My
Mhm.
friend just basically said to me, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. First of all, the real backstory is I've been
Uh-huh.
wanting to do this for a while, but I
Yeah.
kind of always felt like, how do I begin? Where is the space for me to do this, and so on and so forth. And then I came across a couple blind creators. Still didn't really feel like that's something that I could do. And then my friend just said, listen,
Yeah.
do this. You, you're so creative. Or like she
Yes.
said all these things, those pep talks, right? And I was
Yes.
like, okay, I'll give it a go. And this was in 2021,
Uh,
January-ish, and
yeah.
literally maybe 6, 7 months later, I was basically very much into it. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been
Wow.
waiting a whole
That's
life.
a real friend there. That's a real friend who like encourages you and tell you nice stuff like you are creative. There is
Yeah,
a second part of the question I forgot to answer is what inspires you, right?
yeah,
Um, for me, what inspires me is, I guess, educating people and letting people like t educating one person at a time, right?
mm,
It's really disheartening, I guess, when there is a miseducation. People are not educated about blind people or just ignorance. People don't know any better. And that's part of, I think, why I am in social media to educate one person at a time, to change one person's opinion about that blind people are capable to live their lives like anybody else, with, of course, the tools and the techniques and the adaptation that we do to make our lives, you know, um,
yeah.
livable and doable. How
Yeah.
about you, Sylvia? What inspires you?
Um, Similar, but also
Mm-hmm.
I obviously, like, one of my things I pretty much lead with is that I'm a mom, and so one of the main things I guess I struggled with is once my sight loss got to a point where it was life changing, I
Yeah.
wasn't really able to tap into any sort of a community or think of a person like, oh, so and so is, doing it, so I'll be
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
fine, kind of thing. And so I sort of thought I would just share my story. I would share my journey and everything, and hopefully connect with more people. Because honestly, looking for people wasn't working at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you mean looking for like other blind people, right?
yeah, other blind
Yes.
parents typically.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
How
yeah.
was that? Did you find blind parents from being in social media?
Do you know what I did?
Oh, yeah.
The most interesting thing, because when I started sharing my journey and my story and everything, a lot of
Uh-huh.
people started reaching out, or I would even
Mm,
somehow come across them, or just some way. I don't know how else to explain it. But when
ah,
I started out on social media, that's when I found, or they found me, other blind parents.
wow.
It's so interesting
I
that
love that.
that way. But do you know that phrase, that, or that thing, that you have to put yourself out there to for you to,
Yeah,
or to attract something, or something like that.
exactly. Yes, 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 yes.
So
Love
I feel like
that.
that's kind of what it was. And yeah, just kind of for anybody else who was maybe going through what I was going through, the isolation, those feelings, especially
Yeah.
parent, as a blind person altogether as well. So I was
Mhm.
just so like, listen, it's not perfect. Not everyone is, you know, got it figured out.
Uh-huh. Exact. Oh my God. Don't get me started on that.
you know, I love my Paralympians, but that's not what we all do. You know,
Yeah.
some of us just live, I guess, a regular life, and it's also amazing, right? It's beautiful, and it can be, and
Mhm.
it is. So, yeah. So I think, yeah, that was it. If I move on to the next question, unless you wanted to add something in the meantime. So the next one is, ooh, this is a good one. Have you always been confident on camera, or has that grown over time?
I I don't see myself as a confident on camera. I think it's an ongoing journey to be confident on camera. Like till this day, sometimes, editing is the enemy of a person who can see a little bit like me and you,
Mm,
because I would zoom as much as I want to my face and be judgmental on my own self. Like I
mm.
would cut some um sentences because I don't like how I look saying them. And I'm
Oh,
like, and
oh,
I'm like, especially of let's like talk about the insecurities about, especially about like my eyes, because my
mm,
eyes don't look normal on the conventional normal way, and I still have insecurities of them that ongoing, and I am working on that, and I see myself right now better than I was 5 years ago, much
mm,
better than when I started doing my content, to the point that I speak about my insecurity in social media. I talk about that I am insecure about my eyes. And you know why I feel insecure about my eyes? Because
why?
it's something I experienced from other people since I was a child. My eyes looked like that since I was a child. And kids are cruel.
Yeah, yeah,
Kids can be cruel in school, you know?
yeah,
And so that kind of ingrained on me since I was a child. But uh, back to the question, being confident in the internet, for me, it's a journey, and I am better now than I was 5 years ago when I first started. Yeah.
yeah. I have to say, I don't really see it. If you're saying you still don't feel fully confident,
Uh-huh.
but I understand it though, because
Yes.
maybe I get the same thing like before, we went live, or before even I
Yeah.
switched on my laptop, just the preparation for today.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
definitely nervous and all of that.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think it ever goes away, so I wouldn't really
Mm-hmm.
say that I'm necessarily confident on camera. I
Mm-hmm.
have grown to have maybe a bit of a plan when I feel like I need to,
Uh-huh.
which helps. But then also, there's the barrier of like now, let's say we've got a plan, and I know I'm in a lovely, safe, supportive space,
Yes.
right? So I
Yes.
can take my time or I can make mistakes, and that's also okay. But
Yes.
I still feel nervous, like I might make a mistake, and if I make a
Yeah. Yes, it's like really not the end of the world if you make a mistake. Like
yeah,
that's the reality of it. We're blind and we're working this the way
right.
that sighted people are having it maybe easier because of they don't have a disability, but we do, and we do whatever we can with the tools that we have, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
definitely. I think that's the attitude I've had to develop over
Yeah.
time. But also still, you know that there's that still little panic before, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, huh, uh-huh. Yes.
If you manage it better, I think
Yes.
over time, I think that's what it is, just manage it better. But
Exactly.
yeah, I never really used to like being on, which is why I said it took me ages before I finally said,
Mm,
all right, okay,
mm,
I will
yeah.
try this content thing. But I
Yeah.
always maybe took my ideas and kept them, or took my ideas, maybe told somebody else, hey, you should do this, but
Yeah.
not necessarily like thinking that I could execute those same things. Especially because, well, we're going to talk about it a little bit more, but like fashion and style and
Hmm.
makeup and things like that. And I enjoy those things.
Hmm.
Maybe, I don't keep up, not maybe, definitely I don't keep up with the trends, but I enjoy those things. So kind of finding the confidence to
Yeah.
talk about those things as
Yes.
perfectly imperfect as they might be,
Hmm.
definitely took a lot of work.
Yes. Yes. And you know what? Not following fashion, it's personal style. You are following your personal style. And
Mhm.
I've been enjoying watching your everyday posting, by the way. I'm like
Oh,
excited and proud of you that you actually started posting every day. And well,
oh,
I saw that post when you said that you when something good about posting every day is like you out your drafts that you think they're not worthy, and I
mm.
felt for you. I was like, I feel you, girl. Yeah, I
Yes,
love that. I love that. You know,
yeah.
if we don't, we should be our self cheerers. You know, we should cheer for ourselves and be our best cheerleaders. And it's a process.
Well, it's not very easy to do that,
Yeah.
to be completely honest, as a blind creator, because you don't really see yourself reflected a lot. And so it can be a bit of a challenge to get to a
Mhm.
point where you're your biggest cheerleader and you're like, yeah, I can do this, I'm gonna do this, da, da, da. But
Yeah,
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 like you said, we are getting there.
yeah.
Um, so the next bit, we're going to talk about adapting to blindness and
Mhm.
sort of, similar to kind of what we're talking about, internal shifts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, how has adapting to sight loss been for you personally?
Mhm. Um, as I mentioned earlier, I was born blind, so I never really had full sight to be like, oh, now I'm blind. I've been always blind. But the thing is, I had more vision when I was younger than now. My vision is progressive loss. So I've been losing vision more and more and more as I grew older. And that's by itself, we're in a therapy session right now.
We
That's
do
by
this for more
itself.
of it.
It's like it's emotional talking about this stuff, but it's a journey, I'd say. Like I'm taking people with that journey. Accepting my blindness is a journey. Accepting my white cane, that's a whole different story, girl. Accepting my white, I know
Mm,
you also like
yep.
struggle with that, right? Yeah,
Yep.
I feel you. I feel, you know what, I feel people who have a little bit more sight um have it more difficult to accept that now they have to use a white cane, because you can tell when someone is looking towards you. Maybe even if you're totally blind, you can sense it actually that someone is looking towards you. But um, anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but I I'm just mumbling and rambling here.
Oh,
Whoa,
okay. Carry on. We're
oopsies.
listening.
Wait, what happened?
We
I
love
think
to
I
hear. Oh,
closed the
what happened?
camera.
What happened?
Turn on
Okay, hold
camera.
on.
Here we go. My
Okay.
camera fell. My
Okay.
iPad. It's my iPad, you guys. I'm streaming from my iPad, and I'm like propping you right now on a tripod. It's a mess. Anyways, yeah. So accepting my disability and blindness and my white cane, I am better right now than I was 10 years ago. I did not want to use my white cane when I was 19 years old, and I was struggling with using my white cane in school. I was embarrassed of my white cane. I did not want to use it because I was embarrassed of my classmates. And I remember my orientation and mobility instructor would come to school for like to teach other students what I can see, and she would be like, "Where's your white cane?" I was like, "I don't have it." Like I was caught.
Oh.
Yeah. But regardless of all of that, right now I am proud of myself that I do use my white cane a lot. And like even when I go out with family or friends, I do use
Mhm.
my white cane, which was not the case before. I was like, my family will hold my hand and we will walk, which we do. We do that
Yeah,
sometimes. I would like fold
yeah.
my cane and walk holding hands with my husband, for example, or my mother-in-law or my sister. But
Mhm.
I also have my white cane just in case I want to go somewhere like to the bathroom by myself. They don't have to go with me, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so, but previously I did not do that. I did not want to even bring my white cane. But
Oh,
right now it's better. I am getting
yeah.
better at it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Um, yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah?
Basically, I guess I only really started using the long white cane pretty
Mm-hmm.
recently. It's a year. It's actually almost a year. I remember it was in the end of July. I actually know exactly when it was.
Uh-huh.
Like July, like towards the end of July, like 28th or 29th or something.
Uh-huh.
Um, and the thing is, I was already trained to use it from maybe 2 or 3 years before that,
So
but I
before
didn't.
that, you did not use a white cane at all?
Oh no, I used my guide cane, and before that, it was my symbol cane. So I didn't
So
really
what's the
use.
difference? What's a guide cane and
Okay.
the difference between a long cane and a guide cane?
Yeah, so a guide cane, I got confused with symbol cane. A guide cane is basically like, a long cane, but it's not as long. It's slightly
Okay.
slightly shorter, and it doesn't have
Yeah.
like a really bit, it doesn't go on the floor basically. But
Oh, okay,
you
okay,
can
okay.
like, I don't know, check the floor every now and then. Like for me,
Yeah.
sometimes I have issues with like depth perception and
Yes.
figure out what's happening. I don't know what's happening on the floor, if I'm honest, most of the
Mm-hmm.
time, unless
Same
I'm in
girl.
the area. Unless I
Yeah.
know the area I'm walking in, but even then, there could be some surprises.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Yeah.
usually sure what's happening. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what the guide cane would be for, like just to double check, like, wait,
Mm-hmm.
there's a step here, right? Okay, cool, there
Mm-hmm.
is a
Mm-hmm.
step, or it's just flat ground and I thought it was a step. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's what I use, and I carried it with me all the time. But before even carrying that, it took a while.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be, I would describe it as like a 10-year or so journey, and really only using any of the canes and all of that and mobility aids the past maybe 3, 4 years. So,
Mm. Yeah.
and even now, with my long cane, I've got a really lovely one. I should have had it somewhere here, but it's like sparkly and everything. I love
Oh,
it.
cute. Oh my gosh, I want to get a sparkly cane. I
Yeah,
do. I
you
feel
should.
it's like a statement, right? It's cute, it's
Yeah.
fashionable.
Yeah, well, I don't know about fashionable, but it definitely adds personality. I don't know, like what's
Yeah,
fashionable right now, but it
it's
gives it
colorful. If you
well,
think it's
right.
fashionable, that's fashionable,
But
you know?
you know what? Yes, yes,
It's blind
it's
fashion.
the
It's
height of
blind
fashion.
fashion.
Blind.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. But I think doing that, and I've got another cane. I need to I had it custom made. I'll show
Mhm.
it to you guys as soon as I have it in my hands, as soon as I'm able to. But I'm really excited about that one. The only thing is it was a guide cane, because I didn't have my long cane with me to be
Yeah.
decorated. But it's fine. But I think doing that kind of helped me to feel more comfortable with my cane as
Mm.
well. Having a cane that's sort of decorated, although I did use my long white cane anyway, and I have
Yeah.
it with me constantly, even when I don't necessarily unfold it to use it. Like, I'm cheeky. I cheekily just walk around the areas I'm used to without it.
Yeah,
Slowly.
same.
You know that foot shuffle thing you do when you're checking the
Oh,
ground?
yep.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. That's how
Yeah.
I walk.
Yep,
But
yep.
yeah, I think it's what you're saying. Having a bit of sight, um, it does affect the way you think about using a cane as well, because you keep trying to use whatever that tiny bit you've got. You try and stretch it. You try and think, well, maybe I don't need, but you do. We do.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep.
But yeah, I think in terms of just generally accepting also my sight, it's been a crazy one, honestly, like a roller coaster with my sight loss, because it's like um my eye condition is like up and down. I don't know how else to explain. Like, I'd have days
Roller
when
coaster.
nothing, a roller coaster, right? Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's days when I've got. I did
Yeah.
describe it, didn't I? Okay. But I've got days when I don't see anything at all, and those would be like the flare up days. Don't know how long it lasts. 2 days, 1 week, 3 weeks, longer. And then there's days when I have, the little vision that I have that I use every day regularly. So I think getting to a point where those things were happening, those weeks or those days or whatever,
Mhm.
it helped me to kind of accept it. Like, I don't know if you saw, I was talking
Mm.
about finding accessibility features way after the sight loss journey actually began. Because I
Oh.
wasn't even really the screen reading stuff, all of that. I
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
really using it before, but when I discovered, I was like, "Where have you been my whole life?
Oh,
What?"
did you talk about that in a video?
Was it a video? It was in the
Or no,
caption.
I think
It was in the caption.
okay.
Yeah, it was in the
I think
caption.
you and I also were talking about voiceover and you saying that you
Yeah,
want to try it. I don't know the
yeah,
accessibility setting that you're using. That sounds also interesting. You ask your phone to read whatever you want on the screen.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah. It's like
what is this
a little
accessibility
controller
called?
thingy. Huh?
What is it called? The setting that you use?
I wish I knew. I think speak the screen, something
Ah, is
like
that
that.
on iPhone?
Yeah. It's an
Interesting.
accessibility.
Okay.
Yeah. But like you said, I need to make a video and actually
Yeah, it's really show
share
us.
it. Yeah, because I guess it's useful for really everyone, anyone who's curious and anybody who can actually use it. But yeah, it's been a journey, well, as you know.
Mm.
Okay, so the next question is, that was a deep one. Wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, what was the emotional side of that journey like? Grieving, growing, learning. I guess we talked about that, didn't we? But
Yeah,
I don't know if
we
you want
kind
to
of
add
touched on
anything
that.
more to that.
Um, I know. I think like I touched on it. Like just
Hmm.
it was sad, obviously losing the sight, and um, it's like on growing and it's getting better. And as you describe your vision, it's a roller coaster. It's a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me it was, obviously, like I said, a little bit different. There's the lows and the highs is basically just being, content. Just
Yeah, I
getting
like that word.
kind of like now, just trying to figure out a whole live stream. Like, I can do this, I can manage.
Uh-huh. And look at us. You did it. We're
Yay!
live.
We did it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically that. It has its
Yeah.
ups and downs.
Mhm.
And I don't think you can completely say I'm completely out of the woods, like I'm
Mm.
completely going to be happy forever and it's never going to bother me that
No.
I can't see things.
That's not realistic, you know. Life has
Yeah.
ups and downs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, but the next thing I guess we're going to talk about, or I wanted to ask you is, would you take a cure if one existed, and
Woo!
why not?
Wow.
Just segue into that.
Okay. Um, my answer is complicated. So, um, here we go. When if you ask me this maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago, I would straight ahead and be like, yes. When I was like 15, 20, I would be like, yes, give me a cure. I want to see. I don't want to deal with this anymore. But right now, let's say this. I have a little bit of vision in my left eye, and I am totally blind in my right eye. I haven't been able to see a thing in my right eye since I was 4 years old. And if there is a cure, if someone will be like, oh, we found this magical eye, we're gonna put it inside your eye and you can see, you know what I will be willing to experiment with? My right eye. My
Mm.
left eye, nobody touch it, please. I will not let anyone, like, even, not anyone. Like, of course, my doctors will touch my left eye, but but, but right now it's complicated because this is my life. I feel like being able to see, it will bring me another whole issue of adapting to being able
Yeah,
to see. It will
speak
be
on.
so overwhelming, like little things that I couldn't see before and I can see right now. You know what I describe it to people? Like, imagine if someone comes to you and you are
Mhm.
fully sighted and they say to you, if there is a way to go totally blind, would you? What would the person say? Like, they would be like, no. That's how I feel like. That's how I feel. Also,
Yeah.
you know what? this is my career right now, educating people, and I found a purpose for my blindness to connect with my community, to educate other people, and to take this part. Oh, sorry, I have 5% battery power. To take, I'm gonna plug in my iPad
Okay.
after I finish this question. um, to take this big part of myself, of my identity, it's it's weird. It does not sound complete or right to me. This is me. This is who I am. And to change a big thing of who I am, it's
Mhm,
complicated. So there is no yes, there is no no. There
mhm.
is a big complication here. Let me plug in my iPad.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna say what my thoughts are in the meantime.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is a bit complicated, and it's so interesting the parallels between your journey and mine as well, because the eye that I do use is also my left one. I haven't
Mm,
had any use from my Wi-Fi at all for since I was about 6 or 7.
that's your
Um,
left eye?
but my right eye I haven't
Your
used.
right eye.
Yeah, my right eye is totally blind. So even in a way, I think it helped me when I was adapting, because it's like, okay, I've not had a certain field of vision for this long, so
Mm,
I'll be all right.
yeah.
But I don't know, like I don't feel like, yeah, see, that's why I had to pause and think, like, wait,
Yeah.
would I, if
Yeah.
there was something that can be done, I don't know. If I would immediately go for it. Maybe it would take me
Mm,
a while to like kind of pause and think about it, and
yeah.
life would be really very different. But I know
Mm.
the one thing I've always wanted to do is drive.
Uh-huh.
It's like, if someone tells me they're gonna wave a magic wand, but that's not how it works. There's gonna be a
Yes.
lot of intrusive things that you're not sure will work. But
Mm,
if they could just wave a magic wand, like, okay, because then I can drive and go
yeah.
places and take my kids
Yeah.
places and just be
Yeah.
free.
That's the biggest thing, with the blind community is being
Mhm.
free and
Yeah,
driving and being able to go to places
yeah,
without, without having to rely on someone. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Or like really thinking about it so much, like planning ahead. Like,
Uh,
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah. I feel
But
you.
that would be the only, I guess, the only thing that would make me think twice about it. But I mean, I'm pretty much okay as I am, and if there's something they can do, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The answer is I don't know. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't.
Good answer. My answer is complicated. Your answer is like, I don't know.
I don't know.
We love that.
But yeah, let's on to the next bit. Let's see. Okay, so something a little bit lighter. What's been your biggest challenge behind the scenes of, I guess the content creator life?
Oh man. Um, Having to figure everything out with blindness, having to figure technology and not accessible sites and not accessible editing programs, and
Mm,
having to set up the camera just right. It just takes so long for a blind person that maybe it does for a person who have help to do all of this for them, or a person who have sight to have their vision there to like, oh, okay, the camera is set up. No, me, I have to go, walk back, look, come here, take a video, check if it's good, go back, pause, go. Oh, it's just tedious.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and then the accidental recording but not recording
Oh,
video is
don't it happened to both of us. I know
those
it
are the
happened to
one
you and happened
time.
to me too. Oh, yeah, it does
Yeah.
happen.
And there's
Yeah.
this time, actually, it's several times. I
Oh,
filmed something, a good 10-20 minute video, only
oh,
to discover that my camera was on hyperlapse.
oh, man.
So my
Yes, yes, I remember you
video
talking about
became
that.
like, yeah, it became like what, 5 seconds is pushing it, to be fair.
Oh
Like,
man.
to this day I haven't redone that video. That's how
Oh,
just gave it up. I was like,
it
okay.
was time lapse. It was like slow-mo or fast.
It was hyperlapse, so it was like really, really quick.
Oh,
Even slow,
yeah.
I've done slow-mo as well, by the way. I have
Oh,
done, oh, and it was a vlog, so I was out. I can't, like,
listen,
down and redo it.
slow-mo, you know what's a good thing about slow-mo? You can fix it.
Mhm.
The bad thing about the time lapse, you cannot fix it. That's in my experience, though. Yeah,
What if you speed it
slow-mo.
up? Or-
If you recorded a slow-mo video by accident, which I do a lot, you go to the like the gallery, and then you
Yeah.
click edit on the video, and then down there you see like some lines, and then you scroll the lines to make it a regular speed video.
No way.
Yes, yes.
No, it's on iPhone.
Yeah, I can screen record
Oh
it
my
for you later
God.
and send it to you on like Instagram videos, like the screen record my
Yeah.
screen and show you how it's done if you
Oh
want.
my gosh, you learn something new every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Okay.
I learned that because I'm blind, and and I filmed slow motion videos. Like, oh no.
You make mistakes and you learn,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Let me see. What was the other one? Um, I guess inaccessible platforms. Like, how do you handle them? Like inaccessible platforms and tools.
Yeah. Because I do have a little bit of vision. If it's not accessible, my second option is to turn on screen recognition. There is a feature on my iPhone on VoiceOver, the rotor. It's called a rotor, and you
Hmm.
turn it to screen recognition. And
Hmm.
sometimes it does work and it reads for you what's on the screen. Other times it won't. That's where I use my zoom. I zoom and I try to see with my, whatever vision I have. And
Hmm.
if worse comes to worse, it just didn't work, I ask. I was like, hey, can you help me with this? I just have no idea. It's not accessible. I
Yeah,
try first. I
yeah,
try first. If it didn't happen, if I just couldn't figure it out, I just ask.
yeah. I
Yeah.
use I use pretty much the same methods.
Yeah.
I use the Zoom, like I told you, the Zoom controller thing,
Yeah.
the screen reader thing. But what I don't really like is
Mhm.
large bodies of text
Mm.
that I can't use the screen reader thing to read it out. So I
Mhm.
remember you telling me actually there was your thing, what did you call it? What did you call it?
Voiceover.
No, not even just, well,
Oh,
voiceover, yes, but the
screen
feature that
recognition.
read the picture, the
Oh,
sticker,
screen
poster feature.
recognition.
Okay, screen recognition. Yes,
Yes.
that's what I need to turn on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what I do. And sometimes, do you know one trick I do?
Mhm.
When people post stuff on like just name any platform, right?
Uh-huh.
And you watch it and you just go in the comments and people in the comments will kind of say what happened
Yeah.
in there.
Yes. I like that too.
Did you see when someone did this? Like, or this happened.
That's what happened.
Okay.
We use
I do
people.
that. Thank you, people. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
people. Yes.
Especially when it's like maybe like an outfit post or
Yes.
sometimes when you're watching a certain, like, those videos like on YouTube, not
Mhm.
everybody puts audio description on YouTube when you're
Oh,
watching
yeah.
the video. So somebody you can trust the comment section to
Yes.
to a degree, but
Yeah.
you can trust the comment section to kind of give you the missing, some of it anyway,
Yeah.
the gaps in
Mhm.
the content or the information that you might have. So that's my hack.
Yeah, I like that.
um, but yeah, what helps you stay motivated when energy or access is low?
Um, my goal, I guess, that I want to have this as a successful career, and I want to make this as my business. And everyone who ever commented that I didn't know blind people do that. Oh, thank you. I have learned something new today. Or
Mhm.
blind people when they comment that they have connected with me in any way, or if I have helped them in any way, that's what keeps me motivated.
Yeah. And
How about
those,
you?
yeah, those DMs, those direct messages,
Yes.
those, 'cause not everybody, wants to be seen saying things. So I find that a lot of the connection as well is in the DMs, really and
Mm.
truly. Um, so yeah, and another thing that keeps me motivated is like just imagining a brighter future because of all of us and the things that we're doing on the interwebs, like everyone is
Mhm.
learning. Um, and the future generation, because I go out and about as well to
Mhm.
from creating content online. Like, I don't think people understand it can lead to so much more, because like you mentioned,
Yes.
maybe a business and so on and so forth, it can lead
Uh-huh.
to so much more beyond the online space. And a lot of people spend time online, and that's their
Mhm.
primary place. They go for the news, they go
Mhm.
to for entertainment, for
Exactly.
everything, right? So
Yes.
it's only fair that we are there as well, because we're in the real world. So let's just
Yes.
be out there for the representation, to show what it's
Representation. Yes.
really like, what it's
Yes.
really like, what we're all really like. We
Media have never been good about representing us in an authentic way. So we are doing it right now in the new form of media, which is social media.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think somehow, because of social media, like you've seen how powerful it can be, social media affects, I guess, everything, or the whole of media altogether. So on
Hmm.
social media, you make noise about something, it is not immediately changed, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
change-making sort of platform, community, and so on and
Yeah.
so forth. So the more noise we make, us, the disabled community, the more, and I mean noise in a good way, like we have Disability Pride Month.
Yes. Yes.
Have you, I don't know, like, have you seen a lot of content around it? In the past, for
Hmm.
me, I barely saw anything, but I feel
Yeah.
like it's getting better
It is.
year by year.
I myself didn't know about Disability Pride Month until like maybe last year. I
Mm,
didn't know that there's a Disability Pride Month until last year. I was like, oh, there is Disability Pride Month. I want to participate on that. Do you
mm.
guys have Disability Pride in London? Is it in Britain? Is that the same
Yeah,
as America, July? Oh, I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. And that speaks a lot to what we're saying. It's that how come we don't know about it? How come, it's not widely
Yes.
celebrated?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's celebrating, I think, having a disability, like you said, is misrepresented in the media a lot, like
Mm-hmm.
something that's, not good, not nice, not a good life,
Yeah.
and so forth. But having a month where we are showing how beautiful it is to be a
Mm-hmm.
disabled person,
Mm-hmm.
how happy we can all be, and literally celebrating ourselves, and other people celebrating us too. It should be
Yes.
louder, okay? Is what I'm saying. So just being able to be part of the community online, and part of the future that we all want to see, and the change and everything. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
I love it. It's beautiful.
Okay, so do you ever experience imposter syndrome or burnout?
Always, yes. Um, of course I do. It's like, comparison is the thief of joy.
Mm,
I once heard someone that says, I don't compare my content with other creators. I compare my content with my own content. And I
mm,
try to do this.
mm,
Every time I catch myself comparing, I was like, no, no, no. Let's go back to my account, compare my current video to like maybe my videos from last year and see how much I improved.
mhm,
That's
mm,
how I catch myself. I try because I feel like everyone do get well, not everyone. I do get imposter syndrome,
mhm.
and that's how I help myself
Yeah.
uh to be like not to not compare and to feel like I am worthy. I am here with a purpose and I am doing better than I did last year and I am improving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
I love that. That's such a healthy way, mentally healthy
Yeah.
way to think about things, honestly, because I think in this world it's so easy to get carried away. Where did I see it? I saw someone say, "Don't compare your behind the scenes to somebody else's highlights."
Ah,
And
yeah.
wow, okay,
That's
was
a
pretty.
good one. Yes, I love that.
Yeah, because I think sometimes we just get so, I don't know what's the word, so down on ourselves, or so hard,
Mm-hmm.
that's not, so hard on
Mm-hmm.
ourselves about why am I not able to do 500 pieces of content in 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there is actually someone who's doing that on social media right now. They're like
500 on what? On 30 days?
30 days. I know. I was like, what?
Wow.
How? How?
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
that's
500
good.
in 30 days. Math.
Yeah.
Let's see. How many a day?
That's what I had to calculate. Wait, so that means what? I couldn't even. Was it 10 per day? I don't know how. No, that's 300.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm doing the calculation right now with my phone. I can't. I have to.
Goodness for calculators because.
500
Mhm.
divided by 30 equals, oh my God, 16 videos a day. 16.666. So
Oh,
maybe 17
God.
videos
Okay,
a
so how are
day.
you doing 30? I don't know.
Wow.
I don't
They
know.
have a
Okay.
team. That's my guess.
I mean, well, they said that their job is basically social media. So I don't know. Like, if your job is
Yeah.
social media, that means you're doing another job for other people, other accounts, and then you're doing this one for yourself as well. That is, I clap for people. I see people. I'm like, okay, go you.
Impressive. Yeah, impressive.
But also, yeah, like it's easy to see people doing things like that and thinking,
Yes.
well, how come doing this
Hmm.
one video
Yeah.
has taken me, I don't know, 2 weeks to
Yeah.
actually get around to
Yeah.
doing it and putting it out and so on and so forth. But definitely, if you have the sort of attitude of this is your life, their life is different, you have your own, I guess,
Yes.
your own things, yeah, responsibilities, obligations,
Hmm.
passions, interests. Maybe you like to go for walks, right? And your
Hmm.
walk takes out like an hour or two out of your day, but that's what you like to
Yes.
do. Then you
Yes.
can't, you can't count that in the time that you could otherwise use for doing maybe the other things you think you should be achieving, because that's what
Exactly.
your life is like.
Exactly.
So
And I love
yeah.
what you said, like don't compare your
Mhm.
life with someone else's highlight. You don't know what's going on
Mhm.
in there behind the scenes. Maybe they are also struggling and juggling, and this
Yeah,
is just highlight. We should
and you don't
remind
see it.
ourselves of that. Social media
Mhm.
is just highlights.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Hold on, I've lost track of where we are. Give me a second. Oh gosh.
You're good.
Look at me. Burnout. Okay, we're talking about burnout, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so before we move on to the next bit, which is the final bit, we're going to be talking about beauty, style, identity, and
Hmm.
representation. When we are finished, we will be able to take some questions from anyone watching. So if you have any questions, we will be answering them after this segment. So, yeah, just thought I'd let you all know. Okay, so um, let me see. So how has your personal style evolved with, I guess, with growing up, because it's not necessarily sight loss per se, but it is with
Hmm.
kind of as you have evolved.
Hmm. Um, I would say as younger, I would rely a lot on my family's taste. I didn't think that my taste is beautiful or worthy because of my blindness. I thought that if I can't see what people are wearing or what others are wearing, I can't put on an outfit by myself. So I would ask them a lot for everything. Like, is this go well with this one? Does this work with this one? But as I grew older and I guess got more mature, as I like to think, I hope I'm getting more mature. Um, I trust myself more because, like, I feel like I do like wear like what I like to wear, and honestly, like I
Mm,
don't care about is this. Well, I like to say I don't care about is this fashionable, but I do. I do, I do, I do. Like
It should look
truly,
nice. We want to look
yeah,
nice. Can't see
yeah.
it, but I want to look
And
nice.
yeah, I say I like to stay like on trends. Like, for example, like skinny jeans went off trendy for
Oh my
after I bought
god.
a lot during
Oh my
college, and now they're
gosh.
like not trendy anymore. But I praise people who don't care and do wear them regardless. I want to be that person.
Mm,
I want
mm,
to not care and wear them. But regardless, like I do trust myself a lot right now, and I put together an outfit by myself because I think it looks pretty. It feels like I feel pretty in this outfit, and that's what matters, doesn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. And I think that's the thing. You kind of just have to learn to get comfortable
yeah.
with your own style and with what you feel comfortable in. I guess for me, my style has kind of evolved from maybe trying, listen, about the skinny jeans, yeah.
Yeah.
I held on to them for a while there, but I had
Uh-huh.
to let them go. And honestly, I don't know why we wore them in the first place. Like it's so
They're
much better.
tight and annoying, right?
Yeah. Why did we?
Yeah.
What was that? What were those? I
I,
can't even.
I I need to listen to you because I'm still like having them and I don't wear them. Like I should get like give them away, you know? Give them to
Hmm.
someone who wants to wear them instead of them just sitting in here and taking space.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like for me, it's comfort. Well, do you know what? I think I still have a couple. I haven't like gotten rid of all of them just
Yeah.
yet. But it's comfort, but I don't wear them. They just stay there because the
Yeah.
new, I guess, style is what was, I guess, fashionable maybe in the 90s, the new style of
Uh-huh.
jeans. And so they're
Yeah.
like more relaxed, they're more loose,
Yeah.
they're more comfortable.
Yeah.
You feel more relaxed wearing them. But the
Yeah.
biggest shift for me has been with shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even attempt to wear like heels anymore, and I
Oh
always
yeah.
try and find. I know loads of blind people wear heels, okay,
Yes.
but
Yes.
with personal style,
Yes,
comfort
exactly.
and all of that. I just don't even try to wear heels anymore. Especially, I've got
Yeah.
so many, and they were so high. Like I tried to
Yeah.
wear them the other day, and I was like, how did I used to walk in this? Like out of balance. Like
Yeah.
what's going on? But
Yeah, I'm with you there. Like I like comfortability in my style. Comfortable is my
yeah.
style.
And texture, that's another thing that makes me so happy.
Oh,
Texture
yeah.
and maybe bright colors like color contrast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just things like that. Those are the things I think have changed. But I've always loved bright colors anyway, just
Mm,
a bit more now.
yeah.
She's still wearing a white dress or whatever. Okay, trust me, I like colorful things, okay?
Yes.
But
It has
yeah,
texture, you said, right? Your dress?
I mean, yeah, it is actually. It's
Yeah.
got some balloon sleeves. It's got some, huh? Oh, okay. I thought it was talking to me. It was. It's got some maybe quirks. I don't know what word I would use. Some quirks, and it's like corsety in the middle as
Yes,
well. So I can feel that texture. You find your joys in the little things. Okay,
exactly.
so did losing your sight change how you express yourself through fashion? We kind of talked about that, didn't we? Like we just
Hmm.
answer a question and
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has fashion ever helped you feel more connected to your identity or confidence? Mm.
I love that. Yes, I'd say so. I say fashion has helped me to be more confident of like of course when you wear something pretty, you feel more confident. So yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, not me having to read the question again. I mean, to my identity, I guess in a way. So I love lately I've been wanting or trying to connect more with my cultural sort of clothing as well and
Hmm.
items. So I guess I don't know if you can call that fashion necessarily, but I guess it is because it's
It is
clothing.
cultural fashion,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that's what I've been doing a lot, and that's made me feel a lot happier. And texture. It's got texture. Like there's those really cool
Ah,
bags. You know, the basket woven type bags.
oh
Um,
yes, yes.
there's what else? There's accessories that literally go on your head like a headband, but it's also
Mm.
textured because it's the headband bit is leather, okay. But then there's like shells all around
Oh,
the front of the thing, so it's like shells sticking out of it, which
that
I
sounds
enjoy.
pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy it now. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think I really, I guess maybe I didn't really think about it then, but you know.
Hmm, hmm.
Um, what stereotypes about blind women or disabled creators do you feel you're disrupting?
That blind girls, like blind people, don't look put together or don't do their makeup or hair or dress by themselves. That we are capable of using social media. Uh, yeah, those things that are on the top of my head right now. How about you?
Things, all the things.
Oh,
Yeah, and also parenting for me.
yes.
So for me, it's the parenting as well. I think a lot of people have a lot of questions about
Mm,
blind parenting, and I don't
mm,
mean questions in a, they question it. They question it is what I mean. So
mm,
definitely disrupting that, and just
mm.
generally having, I guess, children who are well dressed, and I did that. I
Yes.
do their hair,
Yeah.
and I do my own. Do you see what I mean? There's all
Yes.
these things, I guess, that people sort of assume, and every day with every single post, with just existing online, uh,
Yes.
I'm disrupting it, and as you are too. So
Yes.
yeah, sometimes I think, well, your whole existence. What is that
Hmm.
phrase? I saw it somewhere. Or someone somewhere is happy because you exist. That's my
Ha!
motivation. Before
I love it. I
turning
love
on the
it.
one out there. But yeah, do you feel the beauty or fashion world is doing enough around inclusion?
You know, now is better than it was 20 years ago or 10 years ago, and it's changing every single year to the better. But if we're talking about doing enough, no, not
Mm.
yet. But I will give them credit where credit is deserved. They are doing it slowly but surely. It's changing slowly, yes, but it's happening, you know. It's not there yet,
Mm.
um, but slowly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're getting there. It's kind of like what we're talking about Disability Pride Month not being noisier. Like, all
Yeah.
the makeup brands, all the,
Yes.
because this is the thing, we are blind, and us blind
Mhm.
people use all the everyday stuff that everybody
Mhm.
else uses. So we
Mhm.
love clothes, fashion, not just
Yeah.
clothes. We love looking nice. We love wearing
Yes.
makeup. We use hair products. What's the other thing I've forgotten? We love perfumes. I don't know.
Yes,
Apart
I do. Yeah.
that one might be a little bit more obvious that we love
Niche.
perfume. Yeah, yeah.
But I
But
too love perfume, so I get you, you know?
yeah. So I think especially for the more aesthetic side of things, which we still love and participate in, it could
Mhm.
be more. There's more that could be done 100% with the packaging, with
Yes.
just generally having inclusive advertising, yeah,
Mhm.
marketing. Um,
Yeah.
Angelus is a model here. Hello, you need to be on the
Hi.
name your favorite foundations, billboard. You know what I mean? Like we need
Yes.
more of that, and it shouldn't be I don't know, like an afterthought or something that you have to think about, like, oh my gosh, this is happening. It should just be like casual, like normal, like yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
okay, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I feel like we're getting there. We're going towards it. People
Mhm.
are listening a
Yes.
bit
Yes.
towards it. Yeah. Um, what does this is the last question before we can take some questions if anyone has any. What does authentic representation look like to you?
Hmm. It's to hire whoever you are representing. For example, let's say example, there is a show. There being a blind actor is to actually bring a blind actor to act as a blind actor.
Mm-hmm.
Is to hire real people with disabilities and to actually bring us into the forefront, into the media, into the representation, to have other people to see, like children with disabilities, to see people with disabilities who have done it, so they
Mm-hmm.
feel like they can do it, because if other people with disabilities have achieved, have looked, are there, and I can see them there, I can do it as well. That's what
Yeah.
it looks like to me.
Yeah. Seeing is believing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a part of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
To put yourself out there, which, like we said, is not the easiest thing to do. But once you've done it, like
Yeah.
that purpose, isn't there, to inspire the future generation and everything. Also, for me, I would like to just add that, in the decision making, when they are maybe writing the scripts and all of those things, it
Mm-hmm.
needs to have disabled people working within the teams from
Yes.
the get-go, basically, from the ground
Yes.
up. If
Yeah.
they're working on a project and they want to feature a disabled person, as they should, because we're out here,
Mm-hmm.
then they need to have also to consult with other disabled people,
Mm-hmm.
and also they need them on the team and so on and so forth. Just have a
Agreed.
whole team of disabled people in there, kind of helping
Yeah.
steer and direct the whole situation, just so we're not having these, stereotypical situations happening.
Yeah.
And the stereotypical, what's the word? No, the token.
Like diversity, to have diversity in the team
Mhm,
and
mhm.
inclusion.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Because when we have people from the community in the team helping make these decisions and drive these decisions, you're more likely to have the project come up with authenticity. The person is
Mm.
more likely to be authentic, even if
Yes.
they find a blind person, okay, but imagine the script they write for them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I
Something
get you
that
there.
doesn't quite track, or something,
Yeah.
or they have to have a cane and glasses and
Yeah. Not all blind people
all
use
the
canes and
same.
glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
just things like that, maybe just the depiction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's for me, that's it. Just authentic representation is
Yeah.
having a whole team of disabled people consulting and just
Mm-hmm.
being part of the decision making, being at the table, being even the lead decision makers. So
Love it.
yeah. And that
Yeah.
concludes that concludes that part.
Yay.
I'm gonna see if anyone has any questions.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see any questions on here actually. My thing was I wanted to put if anybody wants to come up and come
A
up and
chat.
yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I'm just gonna put it up whilst we have a couple wrap up
Okay.
questions. Hold on, give me a second whilst I figure
You're
this
good.
out. I got this.
You're good. You got this.
We got this. We got this.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm
yeah.
out because I think I opened a window, but the window didn't pop up. Hold up. Hold on. Have you ever felt like, let me just call someone who can see and I'll do this? Oh, no, wait, I've got it. Okay, so it says invite. I'm trying to find the link. To be smart, I should have had the link up on another wall, another what do you call it, tab. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
in to the computer. Where is it? Copy. Aha! I got it. Copy. Okay. So hopefully, if I pop it in here, people should be able to see it. It should be
Yeah.
visible in the chat. Hopefully, let's see. Did that do it? Did it? Um, yeah. Okay. So the link to the stream is in the chat. If anyone wants to pop up and ask a question live or just share your thoughts in the with your voice. You don't have to turn on your camera. You can do that too. But in the meantime, if I could just find the sort of wrap up questions. What's one piece of advice you'd give someone? Sorry, not notifications
Yeah.
popping up when I'm trying to. What's one piece of advice you'd give someone who wants to start showing up online?
Just do it. Just start. Everyone starts somewhere, and you will figure out along the way. That's my advice.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice and concise. What does living out loud mean to you personally?
Oh, to live authentically you and to not be shy and hold back in your needs and to advocate for your needs and for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say pretty much the same, like taking up space, just be you.
Hmm.
You don't feel like you need to fit in any sort of way. Yeah, just be yourself and take
Yeah.
up space and don't be shy. Don't
I
be
love
shy.
it. Don't be shy.
Um, no, Lady Lyrics, you don't need to be on camera. You can just keep your camera off, and you can ask with your voice if you want to pop up. You don't need to turn on the what do you call it? You don't
The
need to turn on
camera.
the camera. Yeah, yeah. So please join in. um, Let me see. Is there anything else? Okay, that was it. Okay. And then where can people follow you, support, find your work? Where can people find you basically? Because we all no, we I already do. I enjoy it every day. By the way,
Mhm.
Angelus is doing a everyday answering questions. What do you call it? Answering
Yeah.
questions, Q&A, everyday posts this whole month. Or are you carrying
Yes.
on beyond the month?
What was the question?
Are you carrying on beyond this month
No,
with
no. So the everyday posting is this month, and then I will go back to my regular posting schedule.
Okay, so she's answering your questions, right? So
Yes,
if you have
yes.
any questions,
This
go
month I'm
ahead
answering
and
your questions every day.
oh yeah, where can people find you? We're gonna have her links in the description anyway, so you can find her that
Yes.
way too. But yeah, just let us know.
So I'm in Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. TikTok and YouTube, same handle, Angelus Apollo, ANGELESAPOLLO. Instagram, Angelus Apollo, but the L, they didn't let me take two L's. I couldn't take the handle with
Mm.
two L's. So it's just Apollo with one L. So ANGELESAPOLO. No two L's, just one L.
I love
Yeah.
it. I did notice one of them had one L. I think it's only just
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Instagram. Yeah. They didn't let me take the two L's. I have no idea why.
That's their handles for you.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing. I started off wanting, which is my name, She Has Vision, right? I wanted to put
Uh-huh.
that on Instagram. And when I initially opened my account, it wasn't available. And then
Oh,
fast forward maybe 2 years down the line, um, oh, there's a comment. Hang on, just a two
okay.
years down the line, it's available. But I
Mm.
don't. How would you change it if it was you? Would you like go for it? Because I'm hesitant because it's so many places that we've had that
Yeah.
effect. I don't know.
I feel you. I don't know. Yeah, it will be a lot. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so Mara says, okay, yay, thank you, ladies. This was wonderful. Love, love, love the convo. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mara.
Mara. Thank you
And
for being here.
yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping us company. She's been, by the way, there has been a few comments further up when we were still just chatting away.
Uh-huh.
um, So I don't know if we should go through those, but there's been a few comments. So thank you so much to all of you for supporting and for just being on here and hanging out with us.
Yeah,
I
thanks
don't know
again.
if Lady Lyrics is having tech problems joining the thing. Lady Lyrics, could you tell us if you're able to join uh, in the stream, or maybe you can write your question in the chat, because I think she had a question. Hold on. Yeah, definitely not in the lobby. I'll be like, wait. It's called a lobby at this point. I'm treating it like it's a Zoom. Uh, yeah, okay. So I guess maybe I can read a couple comments whilst I wait for
Okay.
Lady Lyrics. We'll give Lady Lyrics a couple more minutes. What is it? 37. We'll give it until 22, and then we can call it a day or a night. It's a day for you, isn't it?
Well, it's in the middle of the day. Sure, you can call it a day.
Trying to scroll up and see if there's any lovely comments that we missed. I've read that from there. Oh, someone said audio is A plus 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 plus.
Oh, cool!
So many
Yay!
pluses,
Yes,
loads of pluses.
love that.
Let's see. Love this, ladies. Mara said before. Um, and we are in real girl talk. Yes.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Real girl talk. Yes.
Let's see. Um, I think Mara was learning something from either you or me. I think it might have been your screen reading thing. Um, let's see. Was it edit? Oh, it was the editing thing, the slow-mo thing. It was a slow-mo.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So you taught us something there today. Okay, I think that's all the comments. I can go back and read. Um,
Okay.
Lady Lyric said, I'm trying to join now. Oh, okay, she cleared it up. The slow-mo. Yeah. She wrote in the chat, it was the slow-mo.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Um, okay, we're gonna give Lady Lyrics a bit more time. Do you know that's a tongue twister? That's a tongue twister for me. Too many
Lady lyrics.
L's
Because
and
it's
R.
LL.
Yeah, and then there's the R for lyrics.
Lyrics. Oh,
LRLY.
yeah.
Yeah, so anytime I always like manage to tongue twist Lady Lily. Do you know what the context here is? In Kenya, the tribe that I'm from, we have a RL issue.
Hmm.
So the language that we speak, when you speak any other language, there's a RL
Uh-huh.
issue. So you mix up the R with the L.
Oh,
L can
interesting.
become R, so it'd be like lyrics or something.
Ah,
So yeah, that
interesting.
lyrics. Yeah, okay. My husband is just having a whole she's in here. Yay. So I'm gonna add her into the stage and
Alrighty.
just unmute your mic and I'm gonna add you to the stage, Lady Lyric. And there we go. Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Hold on, am I muted?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Lady
Okay,
lyrics,
we can't
is
hear
your
her.
mic muted?
No, her mic is on.
Can you
Oh,
hear her?
and then unmuted now. It's not muted anymore. How come we can't hear you? Oh, technology, eh?
Uh-huh.
This is the same issue
Yeah.
we're having before, or similar issue.
Yeah.
um, I'm gonna mute you, then unmute and see if that makes a difference.
Hey
Uh,
everyone.
Oh,
there.
yay! We
I
can
think
hear you.
um, I had to, what's the word, authorize it by being the one to do.
Oh, okay, good to know.
How's everybody
Hello.
doing? I just wanted to come on and thank you again, Sylvia, because I know I mentioned earlier in the week about doing this. I didn't know you was actually going to do it, so it's really good that you did. And yeah, the questions that I have. So for Sylvia, I know that obviously you live in London. Would you ever consider moving somewhere else, or would you just stay in London?
I would consider moving somewhere else, but I've heard the transport is not very good, transport system in like other places in the UK. And then outside the country, it's even more complicated. But I've always said, yeah, I'd be happy to move. The first place I'd think of moving to is Kenya. I'd have to have a driver constantly, 24/7. And that's all I need. I just need a driver, but I would consider moving to another country if I can just have the freedom to move around, because I've gotten so used to the transport and everything and being a bit independent around here.
Okay, and what about you? Would you like to move abroad, Angela?
The funny thing, I already moved abroad.
Oh,
I
okay. Where are
moved,
you
yeah.
based then?
I am from the Middle East, so I already moved from back home to United States. So that's me moving abroad. How about you, lady?
So I'm based in the UK, Birmingham, and I lived in London for a few years. Yeah, I'm open to moving abroad. Definitely, the places that I've considered: South Africa, maybe Amsterdam. Um, yeah, them are the two places that I've really been considering at the moment.
Yeah, I love that. My sister lived in Amsterdam for a while. I think it was for a whole year.
Wow.
And yeah, she loved it there.
Yeah, it's really nice. If you haven't been, it is a good place to visit. Yeah.
I actually went there for my baby moon, for my for my firstborn. You know, the baby moon, like when
Oh.
you go somewhere before, whilst you're almost quite heavily pregnant before you have the baby. So I went there for that, and it was lovely. It was very hot though. Maybe it was just
Mm.
the pregnancy thing, but I was really, really hot because it was in the summer.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm
Beautiful.
glad that you enjoyed it.
yeah, I did. And then I think you said you had another question or some other questions.
Um, do I have any? No, I think that's it. I just wanted to come on and just say hi,
Oh,
Lovely.
interact with you guys, and
Thank you for coming in.
no, you're welcome. I've been watching Sylvia now for a while and always like commenting, especially like when I'm at work. I'm in the office
Yeah.
at home and I just put YouTube on. And sometimes I pop in and out and encouragement and just see what's going on. And it makes the day go faster because sometimes at work you need a distraction.
Yes.
mhm.
Yes.
So your content is really good. And I like that you've obviously talked about Disability Pride Month as well, creating
Yeah.
more awareness and just being, like you said, being on YouTube, being on Instagram. It's very important that we have a diverse community so
Hmm.
that the younger generation can see other people like them online and can reach out to them and offer support as well, and like reaching other people that might not know about the blind community or any other
Hmm.
disabilities as well. So it's really good, like what the both of you are doing, putting yourself out there and being brave. Like today, I didn't come on camera, but you guys are. That's something that I'm working on. So it's really good that you in this space and own it and just continue doing what you're doing.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so
It's so
much.
nice. Thanks.
It's been amazing seeing you as well. Seeing you, you know what I mean? Like in the conversations we've had and the support and everything. We need more people like you. Honestly, you're
Hmm.
such a positive light, honestly. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. And yeah,
You're welcome. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna step down now because other people might be in the waiting room, but I'll be in the comments unless you're gonna close out the live now.
yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I'm just going to, what's that thing called? I can do that. I'm just going to remove you from the thing, and then you'll be in, well, we'll catch up in the chat. We're just going to close it out anyway. Did I do it?
Yes.
I did? Oh, okay. I'm doing it. We're doing
Yes, you are. Oh my God.
it.
You're being a really great mod here. You're managing a whole life. Look at you. It's awesome.
um, But yeah, thank you so much. A huge thank you to Lady Lyrics there for being brave enough to
Yes.
pop up and speak to us. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Tough Cookie Tea says, so proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Um, and yeah, the slow mo. Okay, I think I've read everything. Fantastic live from the mod. The mod,
Ah,
it was
thank
fantastic
you.
because yeah, thank you, and thank you so much for your help in the chat and everything as well. Um, Angelus, this
Mhm.
has been amazing. Thank you so
It's
much.
this is wonderful. I love connecting with my community, and today was one of those days where, like in the middle of the live, I remember thinking to myself, "This is amazing. We should do this more often. I love this. You know, chatting about blindness, connecting and relating. It's beautiful."
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. So let's pencil in the next one.
Yes.
But yeah, it has been amazing chatting with you as
Yeah.
always. Thank you so much
Thank you for
for
having me.
and yeah, thank you to everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna see if I missed any. Okay, I didn't miss any comments. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, showed some love and support. The live will be saved anyway, so you can share it with your people or anyone who you think might enjoy listening back to this. And yeah, as I always close out, I always say, no one else is you, and that is your superpower. So live out
Oh, I love
loud.
that.
It's day
Yeah.
100 though, so it's like I have to keep saying it
Yay.
somewhere.
I love
Oh
it.
yeah, thank you so much, you guys. We're gonna say bye now. We're gonna end the
Bye.
stream.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
Bye.
Sylvia. Bye.
Bye. Wait, I haven't ended it yet. Where's the button to end the stream?
I'm
Honestly.
gonna
Ah, there we
close
go.
my
Oh,
Safari. Bye bye.
bye.